Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, please do subscribe for weekly videos. But today we are doing a celeb inspired look, and I thought, who else should I recreate other than the majestic Kylie Jenner, who I'm sure we all love her makeup looks. They are flawless. So I thought, let's recreate that because I've actually got loads of new products to try. And I'm excited to show you a few of these new little palettes that I have as well. Putting my hair up just so it's out the way, and let's get straight into it. So I'm using the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. This is like an OG when it comes to primers and moisturisation, but honestly I haven't used it in the longest time, and I was recently sent a fresh bottle, or pot of it, and I'm in love. It just reminds me of why it's just such a cult product, because it's so like, oh, it's so rich and beautiful, but it doesn't leave your skin feeling oily. Just adds a surge of hydration, and in my opinion it does make your skin kind of glow a little bit more too, so I love that. Okay, so I've got this new product by Nars, and I'm really excited to say that I've actually teamed up with Nars for a portion of this video to show you their new Afterglow collection, but we'll get to that when we get to the colours. But I do have this Nars Laguna liquid bronzer. Everyone has been raving about this, and I'm just not sure whether I'm supposed to use it before or after my foundation. So it's almost like, I mean, it's certainly not I think I'm going to use it after my foundation. Yeah, I'm looking at it now, and it's almost like a bit of a shimmery pigment. Or should we mix it with the foundation? Okay, well, I've got a pump on my hand there, and I'm going to use also a pump of the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear foundation in the shade Fiji. Looks like these are going to mix together beautifully. I mean, that is exactly my skin tone, isn't it? Those two match together. Wow. This, I think, is going to be my new combination, because it's made not only the foundation like adjust to the right colour, but it's made it more kind of glowy. Kylie really has got like flawless skin in this campaign. And I have got a wig as well, so we are literally going to try and transform into Queen herself. Okay, let's move on to concealer. I'm using the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Light. I think it's Vanilla. And I'm just going to concentrate on my under eyes to brighten. Okay, let's move on to contour sticks. I'm using the Nude Sticks in the shade Medium 7. This is a really nice contour stick, I have to say. I'm doing this new thing at the moment where I kind of connect my nose contour to my eyes to just see if it makes my nose look a bit like slimmer. You know me, I always like to switch up and try new things. Wow, I look crazy. I obviously go around my lips to make them look more plump, but you've got to be careful because you don't want it to turn into something that looks like a moustache, or moustache, however you say it. I've always said moustache. Probably wrong. This blends out so beautifully, this contour stick. Wow. I did like a poll on Instagram and asked you guys who you wanted me to recreate. Obviously there's always going to be a bunch of Kylies. There was Ariana, Hailey Bieber, but the person that was top requested was Billie Eilish, and she doesn't wear any makeup really. I mean, she probably does wear a bit, but that's a strange one. So I'm gonna actually have a little look into some of her pictures and looks she's had for red carpets, because she is very natural. But what I might be able to do is actually find out from makeup artists that I follow that actually do her makeup what they use on her. Okay, so now I'm going to be using Jeffree Star Cosmetics baking powder in Banana. This might be a bit too dark, but we shall see. Kind of want a little bit of a yellowy pigment, but that's too yellowy, so I'm going to mix a bit of my Laura Mercier translucent powder with it. It looks so yellow. Okay, what I'm going to do is just buff that away to just check yellow. See, when I'm buffing it away, it actually looks fine, so all good. And we're going to contour. I'm going to use, where is it? Nars Casino, which I'm loving here. Such a beautiful bronzer. It's like deeper than Laguna. This brush is really nice. This is Nude by Nature powder brush, I think. Finishing brush, it's beautiful. First time I'm using this, really soft. Well, let's just go in with, I'm going to use this powder brush to contour with as well. I'm just going to start by building up. Okay, so what I've been doing is just like connecting my nose contour. I've contoured like under my lip. I feel like this is such a nice look for spring as well. So that's quite cute. I am going to use a bit of blush now, and this is the part where I can introduce the Afterglow Collection by Nars. So this is like the blush and highlight palette. It's called Overlust Cheek Palette. It's beautiful. Inside you have 6 shades, which are gorgeous for all skin tones because they're so pigmented. We've got 3 highlights on the top there and then 3 blush shades on the bottom. I'm going to go in with a mixture of these 2 shades here. Get Lost and Let It Burn, which are 2 kind of blush shades. And just mix those together a little bit to create a rosy cheek. Ooh, so cute. I love that. If you get a bit too far down with the blush, just go back in with your sponge and lift the cheek up a bit. And then I'm also going to go in with this shade here to highlight. It's a gorgeous, like creamy, very pigmented shade, but I like to use my finger. Take some onto my brow bone. Wow, that's so beautiful. I'm going to add a little bit to the nose too. Wow, how beautiful is this? I just love Nars. Let me know what your favourite Nars product is in the comments section below, by the way, because I think my first ever Nars product I bought was a bronzer, Laguna bronzer, and then one of their lip glosses. Got some over there, which I'm excited to try. So let's move on to, I'm just going to fill my eyebrows in and then we'll get going with the eyes. So for my brows, I'm using my favourite, which is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Brow Mousse in medium brown. So I've also cut the brows out with concealer because she has pretty perfect brows, I have to say. Now let's move on to probably my favourite product out of the whole tutorial, which is the new Nars Afterglow eyeshadow palette. So this is the star of the show. Look at those colours. How beautiful. So we're going to use a mixture of those to create like a warm, fresh spring burgundy eye. I'm going to use just a little bit of this white shade just to dust all over the lid to make sure it's all even. So the first shade I'm going to pick up is this pink one here. Just a tap of that as well. Building a little transition colour. These pigments just blend so beautifully. Okay, let's introduce this gorgeous kind of burgundy pink shade. So I'm just really taking my time to blend this out. I'm keeping it quite high on the lid as well. I'm now tapping this shade into a little bit of this. Sorry, I should be saying the names. I'm just worried that I'm going to be telling you the wrong ones because you have to kind of put the palette upside down to read them. Just going to use like a fairly clean brush, so just blend and diffuse the outer edges on that. Then I'm going to go underneath the eye, again with those 2 colours, the brown and the pink. I'm going to put a dab of concealer on my inner corner just to really make the shade that I'm going to put on pop. Now I'm using that kind of peachy coral iridescent shade from the Afterglow palette. So in love with this eye look. I'm just going to diffuse it all together. I'm using the Benefit roller liner in black, And I really like this one actually. I've not used it in ages. Went well. Now I'm going to use Falsies Mascara by Maybelline, my new favourite. Right, I hope these work. I'm using the Goddess Lash by Lily Lashes. But I haven't tried them yet, so I hope that they work. They're just quite dainty, which is probably perfect for this look. Okay, these lashes work perfectly. Now onto lips. So I'm going to use the lip liner by Nars in, I'm not sure if I'm reading the right part, but it says Vents. And then the other products I must talk to you about are the Nars Afterglow Lip Balms. They are beautiful. They come in 6 shades. I'm going to be wearing the peachy one, which is so beautiful. Maybe a mixture of that with a pink. But they are just so hydrating and beautiful. They give your lips a little flush of radiance in a few different array of shades and adjust your skin tone as well, which is amazing. So in my lip tutorial, I'm going to use Deep Throat and Torrid.
Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter. Maybe you taste different. Hold up, baby, I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different.
Okay, makeup. Completed it, mate, yes. And you know what? I think once I've got my wig on, I might slightly, like 0.1% resemble Kylie Jenner. And here is the wig. This is from Castaway Beauty, which is my brand. All the wigs are designed by me, and this one is actually called Kim K, this wig, which is hilarious because we're keeping it in the family apparently. Okay, so I just decided to change tops just so I'm a little bit more elegant for the final look. So I've given my wig a little brush out. Nice and soft now. So this is synthetic hair, luxury synthetic. I mean, I've worn this multiple times, had this a few years now, this one, or a couple of years. I think it's been out for a couple of years. I'm very proud of my wig collection. I've put my hair back. I'm just gonna snap mine on over a bun, and you put it on this way, and then, oh my gosh, it's so dark. What do you think, guys? I really love the finished look, and this wig is just putting it all together and making me feel like I'm a billionaire. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe. Don't forget, I still have a giveaway that's live on my Instagram, so go and check that out on my Instagram. Or on the last video back. But yeah, I am enjoying this like celebrity inspired look, so let me know who else you want me to create in the comment section below. We can have a little chat, and I will see you on my next one. Love you lots. Mwah. Bye.